Hey everybody, it's Big Ed here, and today I just wanted to share with you something. It seems to be, it can be, especially for a new home buyer, buying a home and seeing how much money you need to bring to the table and all that good stuff, and trying to figure out what you need. And just want everybody to know there are associated what we call soft costs in the beginning of any transaction. And when you put a contract out on a home or a proposal out on a home, it depends on where you live. In New Jersey, we have a proposal to purchase, but also now we're moving more towards, and actually moving towards contracts. You need what do you have, an earnest money deposit. What is that? That's the money that actually holds the contract down, really depending on the purchase price, how much you're going to be putting down. And then once you have that, you have an agreement on that contract to how much that earnest money deposit is. That money's actually going to sit in escrow. What's escrow? So that's basically, it's a non-interest bearing account that's either held at the title company or is it held at the local brokerage, usually in the seller side, but it can also be the buyer side. It depends on what is agreed upon. So anywhere from for $100,000 home, I've seen $1,000 down, $200,000 home, $2,000. It really that really is based upon personal preference and negotiation, but just as a rule of thumb. Secondly, what you're going to need also in your cost is your inspection costs. And I've seen inspections go anywhere from $400, $500, including and then also if you add radon, especially here in southern New Jersey, radon is important to get tested because you cannot sell a house with high levels of radon. And if that's the case, you would have to get a radon remediation system, and that's paid for by the seller. The second thing is we have the wood boring insects, whether it be termite, carpenter bees, things of that nature. Those things need to be taken care of in order to get a clean certification. So your inspection costs and your termite costs and things of that nature, anywhere from $500 to $600, depending on the side of the home and the company. So right there, you're looking at least $1,500, or maybe go close to $2,000 in costs. Then after that, what you have is once that goes through and your inspections get done, and your seller, your buyer agree on the appropriate fixes that happen, you have your appraisal. And you actually, sometimes your appraisal is even offered before. And appraisals really depends on, we're looking anywhere from $600 to $800 I've seen for an appraisal. So those things, that's what the buyer is responsible for. So the reason why I'm telling you this is because there are costs that are upfront costs that you're going to need prior to even purchasing the home. Your escrow cost, that money can be used as a down payment. But the other fees, such as your inspection, it's very important to get a home inspection. You have to do it. If you're buying any home, you want to make sure that it's fully inspected. You have a licensed home inspector, and they will go through and they'll check everything for you. Because you don't want to get in a situation where you're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now you have a house that's going to need thousands and thousands of dollars of repairs. And if you didn't get an inspection, you don't have a leg to stand on. So it's really important to get the inspection. So, and also like the termite and the radon. So those things are needed. And the appraisal is important. Why is the appraisal important? Because the appraisal will give you the actual value of the home that the mortgage company sends out an appraiser, and they check it out and they say, okay, this home is worth X amount of dollars. And if it's actually, the negotiated price is higher, that's actually in your best interest, because now, if it comes in a little bit lower, then it would be either renegotiated, but you don't want to spend more than you have to for a specific home. And we want to make sure that the seller's getting appropriate value also. So these are just some soft costs. So I would say you need anywhere from $1,500 to $2,500 or a little bit more, depending on the size of the home, especially for your first-time home buyers. Just make sure you have that money set aside when you're buying a home. Even if it's a no money down or anything of that nature, you have to make sure you have your inspection monies and things like that. Anything else, if it's negotiated, that's between you and a real estate agent. But I just wanted to put that out there so people understand what the costs are and what the costs are prior to even your purchase. All right? Hope you're all having a great day. Talk to you soon. Big Ed, over and out.